Ayo, what it do YouTube? It's your boy Alvin MB10 aka AMR10, and what I got for you today is some more NBA 2K22 next gen. More specifically, what I got for you today is my take on the Zach Lavine build within NBA 2K22 next gen. But before we get into the video, I just gotta say a big old shout out to everybody that's been supporting the channel recently. I saw all the love we got on the Giannis Antetokounmpo build video. I'm not gonna lie, thank you to everybody that dropped a comment, liked the video, or just generally watched the video, because it really helps and let me know that you guys want to see more stuff like this. And to all the people that are new to the channel or just new to the channel off this video, I just like to say welcome to the channel. As you can see, majority of the channel is me trying to remake past and present NBA players within NBA 2K22 next gen, mainly because it's a really strong challenge with the Myplayer Builder, and I find it kind of fun because it lets you see different people's takes on the builds. Now, if you enjoy seeing content like that and you enjoy seeing some funny NBA 2K22 moments as well as gameplay and tips and tricks, then do me a favor, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below, because trust me, we will be uploading regularly as long as we can go. And if you like today's video and you want to see more NBA 2K22 related content, then do me a favor, go ahead and drop a like on the video, because then it helps me know that you want to see more stuff. And if you have any specific players you want to see me try and remake within NBA 2K22 next gen, or if you have any other video games you want to see me play, do me a favor, go ahead and drop a comment down below, because I do enjoy interacting with you guys in the comment section. Plus, if I don't respond to your comment, I'll pay you $5. But yeah, Zach Lavine is the starting two guard for the Chicago Bulls right-handed jersey number 8. I'm not gonna lie, prior to the off season, I thought the Bulls were just gonna have a mediocre season again. But then once I saw they were signing DeMar DeRozan, Nikola Vucevic, and Lonzo Ball, I told everybody the truth, which was this team was destined for the playoffs and might as well win the East at this rate. But Zach is about 6'5", weighs about 200 pounds, and has a wingspan of about 6'7", I believe. But we will be putting it up to 7'1", because this build right here stands out the most for being able to get Hall of Fame posterizer, limitless takeoff, fade ace, sniper, volume shooter, glue hands, downhill, off-ball pest, and hustler, all at Hall of Fame. And it requires a 7'1" wingspan, so it is what it is. Body shape wise, we will put him as defined, because technically he is defined. Now, when it comes to the driving dunk, I will be maxing this out at a 99, because as I said, this build does get Hall of Fame posterizer and limitless takeoff. I will be putting his driving layup up to about an 80, because the truth of it is, we won't worry too much about the driving layup, because with a 99 driving dunk, you're mainly aiming to dunk the ball over laying it up. When it comes to the shooting side of the ball, I will be maxing out his mid-range jump shot and putting his 3-ball up to an 82, just because those of you who have watched Zach Lavine play will know the man is a walking bucket. Even though with DeMar DeRozan on the floor, no one else looks like a bucket in comparison to that man, but yeah. And then the next thing I'll mess with will be his physicals, where I will put his speed up to an 86, as well as putting his stamina up to an 86. This is simply because once you hit that gym rat badge, you will get a 90 speed and a 90 XL, and I'll be putting the stamina up to a 95, because then you'll get a 99 stamina, and I will be putting the vertical up to an 80, so you get an 84 vertical when you get that +4. Plus, it's also needed because to get all elite contact dunks, you do need an 80 vertical and a 92 driving dunk or a 92 standing dunk. Now, when it comes to the playmaking side of the ball, I will be putting the ball handle up to an 84. Yes, I do know if I put it up to an 85, I get all elite handles, but the truth of it is, we just don't have the badge points to spare. However, we will be putting the speed with ball up to an 80, because anything below that doesn't allow us to get gold quick first step, and the pass accuracy up to a 75, because this allows us to get 24 total playmaking badges. Now, this was the last side of the ball to mess with, happens to be the defensive / rebounding side of the ball. I'm not gonna lie, this was gonna be the hardest part to mess with, which is why I had to skim a few points here and there in other places. And first things being first, I had to put the perimeter defense up to an 85, because anything below that doesn't allow us to get gold clamps. Even though the badge rarely comes up nowadays, you still need it quite a bit. And then when it comes to the steal side of the ball, I will be putting the steal up to about a 78, maybe, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it at a 78. Then I will be putting the block up to a 50, actually, you know, I'm gonna put the block up to a 57, and I'm gonna move the steal up to an 86, because that allows you the ability to get gold interceptor as well as gold pickpocket, and then it's your choice on whether you want to use them. Now, in total, that says we finish with 90 total badge points, 22 finishing, 27 shooting, 24 playmaking, and 17 defensive. Now, as most of you know, if you've completed all 4 seasons of NBA 2K22, which Season 4 just came out 2 days ago, and if you have, congratulations to you. If you've managed to complete it, you will have +8 total badge points, hence this build will get 98 total badge points in total. Now, when it comes to the takeovers, the first thing that I will be going with is finishing moves on the first one, just because it allows me to absorb and finish through contact on layups, dunks, and alley-oops more often. which as it being a Zach Lavine build, you will need. And then on the second side of the ball, we will be going with ankle breaking shots just because majority of people have been wanting to see more offensive builds from me with less defensive takes. But yeah, what NBA 2K22 happens to say we've built here is a two-way slashing shot creator, the likes of Tyrese Haliburton, CJ McCollum, and Desmond Bane. I see the Tyrese Haliburton. CJ, I see it if we don't include the Duncan. Desmond Bane, I've not watched enough gameplay to say anything about it. But yeah, let's get straight into the badge breakdown, why don't we? Alright, so when it comes to the badges, first things I gotta do, as I said, because the main thing that makes this build stand out, I gotta go with Hall of Fame posterizer, just because, as I told you, this build is meant to just finish at the cup relentlessly. Second thing to go with will be Hall of Fame Limitless Takeoff. These two will play a key part in each other just because if you want the ability to finish with a poster at the rim, you're gonna need the ability to take off hella far from the rim, because trust me, the closer you get, the more likely you are to get into a stupid contact animation with a big, and that's not what we want here. So we're also gonna go with Giant Slayer just because it is what it is. We will be taking it up against bigs. And then we might go with Relentless Finisher. And it sounds stupid to say, but I'm gonna go with Putback Boss. Now, the reason I've decided to go with these badges specifically, and rather than including something along the lines of maybe Acrobat, Slithery Finisher, and Pro Touch, is just, no, actually, let me take it off Putback Boss. I'm gonna put it on Lob City Finisher. The reason I've chosen to go with these specific badges rather than the likes of Acrobat, Slithery Finisher, and Pro Touch, and Teardropper is because those are mainly badges built around finishing at the cup with layups, floaters, and teardrops. And the truth of it is, as we said, with this build, you mainly want to be taking it to the cup and banging it on people. So go with all possible dunking badges over all possible layup badges. Now, the next thing to go with is I will be running with Silver Blinders, Hall of Fame Sniper, because you know you got to run with that, Gold Hot Zone Hunter. I would say run Fade Ace. Me personally, I would put on Gold Fade Ace as well as Difficult Shots, just because the truth of it is, trust me, those badges are more clutch than people know. Then I would slap on some catch and shoot, a little bit of Deadeye, and then with the last remaining point, see, this is where you can really start to be picky in how you want to do it. You wouldn't put it there, but I'd maybe then get something like Corner Specialist or Stop and Pop. But yeah, this is how I'd elect to run the shooting badges on this build, just because the honest truth of it is, I don't see any need in putting Circus 3s. Trust me, when you start to green your jumper, you don't need to really use it. Green Machine, as I said, it's hella easy to shoot in this game, so there's really no need. Lucky number 7, I don't personally use it. Slippery off ball, I don't care for it. I'd rather, you know, break my defender down face to face. Plus, most people can't stay in front of me without the badge. And then everything else, it's just not for me. But when it comes to the playmaking side of the ball, as you know, you always got to go with Gold Hyperdrive because it is what it is. Some people like Gold Quick Chain. Personally, I'm not too sure. You tell me, do you think Gold Quick Chain is a good badge? Because I'm not too sure. But I'd personally go with Silver Bullet Passer because this game is what it is like and passes are terrible. Gold Glue Hands as well as Gold Quick First Step. Silver Unpluckable because you can't run in this game without Unpluckable. Tight Handles. Now, you could run Space Creator and Downhill if you wanted, but the truth of it is, I'm suspecting most of you are taking this build into the park. So with Space Creator, most people can't play defense in the park, I'm not going to lie to you. And then with Downhill, I personally would only majority run this if I was running mainly in the rec. Hence why you can have different build layouts. Plus, the truth of it is, if I did get +8 on my badge points, I'd most likely slap a few here just so I could get Hall of Fame Downhill. And then the last badges to mess with are the defensive ones. And as you know me, I always got to go Gold Clamps. I'm going to go Gold Interceptor. And then I'm possibly going to go Hall of Fame Off-Ball Pest and Silver Pickpocket. My reason for not carrying actually, you know, let me downgrade the 2 steel badges. This is purely because they have gone through and nerfed these 2 right here. They've nerfed stealing even furthermore, which I personally believe to be outrageous because it was already going into the dirt, but now you really can't steal passes through the air, and it's really, you know, it's a bad sight. Actually, let me put this down to gold as well, because I just remembered I actually run with what's it called again, with Hustler, and I'm not gonna lie, it is one of the clutchest badges to run in this game. If you're not running it, run it. But yeah, this is the layout of the defensive badges I have it at, of Gold Clamp, Silver Interceptor, Gold Off-Ball Pest, Bronze Intimidator, because you need that when people are taking their jump shots, Gold Hustler, and Silver Pickpocket. As I said, the steals have been nerfed, so having high steal badges really doesn't do too much. And Gold Clamps, it's a key badge, even though it takes a lot to get it up. Off-Ball Pest, I'm assuming it works well. And Gold Hustler, you know, it does what it does. Pause again, because yeah, get it up. But yeah, If I had an extra badge point, I would have slapped it on defense for the ability to get bronze chased on around just because I find that to be funny side of the ball. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's Zach Lavine build video. If you did, don't forget, drop a like down below because it helps me know that you enjoy this stuff. And if you're new to the channel and you want to see more content like this, then do me a favor, hit that subscribe button because we will be uploading regularly. I have no idea how often due to work and education, but we will. And yeah, if you have a build you want to see me make or a player you want to see me try and remake within NBA 2K22, do me a favor, go ahead and drop it down below in the comments. It's been your boy Alvin MB10, aka AMR10. I'll catch you in a bit. Deuces.